what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a while since I posted anything. I just took a trip. I was out in Salt Lake City, Utah. I got to go visit a couple of my buddies. So I took some video that I'm going to be putting at the end of this video. It shows a little bit from everybody's car. They're all doing builds right now. They're trying to get everything in order. That's what they do during the winter. They work on cars. So enjoy. We're going to be using Permatex, the right stuff. So all you have to do is lay your bead down, make sure your surface is clean. And the great thing about this is that you can torque this right after you lay the bead down. You don't have to wait and then go back and torque again. So it makes doing an oil pan job, especially on the car, pretty nice. So I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit and then I'm going to install it. Over here, but I'm just gonna go over it one more time with some alcohol. 90%, so it's gonna dry very quickly. Just wanna make sure that surface is nice and clean so the RTV sticks. All right, and I got some alignment studs in here, and that's gonna help. I'm gonna put our oil pan down. Keep everything nice and square. All right. Got the oil pan down, set on our studs. We don't have a lot of movement, and that's a good thing. Now, when you're installing these bolts, it's really important when we're installing these that you realize that there are two different kinds. And this short one right here, this short one's gonna go in this hole because this hole is very, very close to hitting the timing belt when the timing belt's on. So this little tiny screw, this tiny bolt right here is gonna go in here, and it's shorter so that way we don't hit that timing belt once the timing belt gets installed. We're just gonna be running these down by hand. The book calls for 4 to 6 foot-pounds. 4 to 6 foot-pounds is roughly the amount of tension that you can get using just a nut driver and gripping down and torquing it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not going to use a torque wrench on this because it's easy to warp this oil pan. And if you warp the oil pan, then you're always going to have problems with it leaking. Actually installed one of them in the wrong spot. This little guy right here also goes in the front by your timing. I'm going to move on to installing the cam seals. We got our brand new Mitsubishi seals right here. I'll go ahead and slide those on. Make sure that you have a little bit of lubrication when you put these seals on. I just used a little bit of oil on the inside. All right, and there you go. Got our seals installed. And I can bolt the cam caps back down. I'm gonna be putting a little bit of oil on here because I'm not gonna be working on this motor for a little bit, and I don't want anything to start rusting. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of oil after I put the cam caps on. That way we can preserve it. Looks like it's coming along pretty nice. I wanna go ahead and install my lifters. I've had them soaking in some oil for a good amount of time now. They should be good to go. I do need to bleed them before I do that. So before I can put them in the head, I'm gonna bleed them down, and then I'll install them along with the rocker arms, and then we should be good to go for today's video. So we're just gonna be bleeding these lifters before we install them. So all you do is you take your needle, or in this case we have a paper clip, and we're just going to press down. And then we'll hit that little plunger, and we're just going to pump these back down. And we're just going to do that for all 16. There you go. We got all the lifters bled down and installed. Poured some oil all over the cams. Now all I have to do is put the rocker arms on, and I think that's gonna button it up for today. Not making progress as fast as I'd like to, but you know, life happens and you just gotta work with what time you have. And we're just gonna do the best we can, and hopefully I can get some more stuff done on this thing so I can get the motor dropped in. One thing I didn't mention is you always want to check, make sure your rockers have good needle bearings still. You don't want to feel any resistance. As I was installing each one, I'm grabbing them and moving them this way, making sure that these little mating surfaces aren't worn down either. All of these are in good condition. I had already checked them, but checked them one more time as I went. Now we're moving on to torquing down our cam gears, and the bolt right here is 72 foot-pounds. All right, so we're at 72 foot-pounds. Just gonna take this crescent right here. We're going to slide it right there, it's keyed. So we're going to hold it down, and hopefully I'll be able to torque this down with ease. There we go, 72 foot-pounds. We're gonna move on to the intake side. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't that easy. There we go, 72. And they're torqued down. When we're doing the torque sequence on the cam caps, and according to Mitsubishi, you're gonna start here, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And these bolts right here, they don't take a lot of torque, so we're gonna torque these down to 15 foot-pounds. Let me get my torque wrench. All right, there you go. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm set to 15 foot-pounds. All right, they're all torqued down, good to go. She can carry that luggage. It should be alright. I got my stuff right here. We just landed in Vegas, and I think the weirdest part about the airport is there's no music.
What is going on? I'm having to sing for him. He's not loving it. Is this
I wish you didn't have to sing for me. Hey, what's up everybody? We're back here in Utah. I got Oscar here, and he's just gonna give us a little rundown of what he's got going on in his car. It's winter, so it's time to build. What do you got going on today?
So, I've been having problems with the car as far as blowing smoke at boost. So I think I blew an oil seal in the turbo. So right now I do have the turbo off the car. I got it over here on the bench. Got to send it off to Force Performance. Have them go through it and see, you know, what the problem is, and if that's the problem.
What turbo are you running?
It's the GT 3582R.
Okay.
The HTA 3582R. Twin scroll.
Nice. So you got your manifold over here?
It is an ETS manifold. And I do have to rewrap that.
Right on. So you got a little bit of work ahead of you?
I do.
And what are your goals for the car?
Hoping to at least get 500 out of it.
Oh yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Good, nice daily driver. Other than that, hopefully I don't have to do any internal work again. But if I have to, then
I mean, build it big, huh?
yeah. If I have to, that's when we'll go big.
All right.
So.
Good deal. And you also have this other one right here. Whose car is this?
So this is my wife's car.
All right.
It is an Evo 8. We blew the motor at the track.
All right.
4 years ago. 1,000-foot mark it blew, but it still ran 11.4 in the quarter, just coasting to the finish line.
Nice. And what turbo setup was on this one?
This one is running the FT Black.
Okay.
Journal bearing FT Black.
So the older style. Still a strong turbo, right?
Still strong turbo, yes.
There you go. So you got your boost leak tester in there.
Yep.
Found all your boost leaks?
We got one more to deal with. On the IAC motor, it was missing the O-ring, so I had to order that. And luckily enough, AutoZone did have one.
Nice.
Which was weird, I thought, but they did have it, so.
Well, that's good.
So this is the last puzzle to the boost leak test, and then we'll test it again, go through everything, and then start it up. Hopefully it runs.
That's everybody's fear.
Yes,
right?
After a build, yes. But other than that, it is a 2.3 liter busher.
And tell us a little bit about that block. You had another block in there before, right? Yeah, this one down here?
Yeah, so the block, it actually cracked piston 3 or cylinder wall 3, so that's why we did go with a new block.
Okay.
I mean, we had no choice, so.
And what's the story on that new block? You said you purchased that one brand new from Mitsubishi?
Yes, I had to order it from Florida because they're the only ones that had one in stock. And then luckily they were friendly enough to ship it to Busher straight from the dealership.
Nice.
And then Busher built it, and then so it's a 2.3 liter stroker, and with the FP Black turbo.
And how much power is this one making? Or was it before?
Before it was 500 foot-pounds of torque, and I want to say it was like 490 on
That's
horsepower.
awesome. Well, I appreciate you letting us take a look at your cars and keep us updated as you get more stuff done to them.
I will.
Awesome.
For sure.
Awesome. All right, so we're in the garage with Eric.
How's it going?
You might have seen him in the last video with Oscar's car and Sheik's. And now we have Eric's Evo 8.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got done to it, Eric?
It's a 2.2 stroker, English Racing rotating assembly with the 8374 board warner turbo.
Nice. Looks like it barely fits in there, huh? Really tight.
Really tight.
And what kind of horsepower are you looking to get out of this one?
Honestly, as much as that turbo will let me have, 750 maybe.
Okay.
E85. Hopefully.
And what fuel setup are you running? What injectors?
Right now it's running on ID 2000s. I think I'm gonna go down to the 1700s for the stainless internals.
Okay.
And it's running 2 Walbro 255s.
Nice.
With the Dash 8 supply.
And you're doing that off of full blown?
Yeah, full-blown double pumper hanger.
What are you gonna be tuning with?
It's on the stock ECU now, but once we go to the flex fuel setup, it'll be on an AEM V2.
Okay. Nice. So she's all ready to go. You're just taking a little break because it's winter?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I've got to figure out an issue. It was running lean. I took it in to get the airbag recall done, and after that, it's just been running lean. So I got to figure that out.
Okay, so maybe the technicians at Mitsubishi don't know what they're doing? Possibly? No, not them. All right. So once you figure out what they touched or what they moved, then you're gonna be ready to go, huh?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So for those that may not know, this is Eric. He's my really good wrench buddy. He pretty much has a mind like mine, but better, thinks faster, and he's more focused. So he definitely helped me out a lot with my Evo when I was living up here in Utah. And I just want to say thanks, Eric, because he always had my back. He never let me be down, so.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Heck yeah. And so, did you find it?
No.
Oh. So, should we go look at your car? All right.
Well.
All right, so now we're over here with Jeff at Endless Auto Styling. That's run by his cousin right there. He does all the work. He's the one that is doing this wrap on this Evo 9. Jeff, you want to tell us a little bit about your Evo 9?
Yeah, so it's, well, I guess the wrap first. The color is khaki green. What's the company that makes this wrap out here? Nazatech? So that's the company that makes it. Been waiting for a little while to get it done, but previously had it wrapped in like a matte red.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of ready just for a change, but
And this is a graphite gray?
yeah, so it's graphite gray underneath. And eventually, once this wrap wears out, I'll just get it repainted completely. But yeah, I'll rock this for a few years. As far as the engine goes, it's pretty
clean?
stock for the most part.
Pretty clean.
I just put this FB black on it with a sheepy manifold. And it's just got head studs, so stock bottom end, stock head.
Nice. How much boost are you running?
I haven't got it tuned yet. I literally just slapped it on and I drove it over here.
Nice.
So I haven't even gotten on it or anything. I don't
Winter
know.
project cars.
Yeah.
That's how they do it out here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
hopefully once this is done, I'll get my alignment done, get my my coilovers adjusted, because I just threw those on too. So I need to, I'm gonna lower it a little bit more, and then take it to get an alignment done, new tires, and then I'll get the tune done, hopefully.
And how much power are you looking for?
I mean, nothing crazy with it being like block stock head. I mean, like 400, 450, 5, I mean, whatever.
5? How about 5?
I mean, I can shoot for 5.
Okay, 5's
I
good.
just don't want to, I mean, if it blows up, worst case, we'll just build it and
Right.
make some real power, but.
There you go. And you got all the guys here to help you, so no big deal. Awesome.
Right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So should be getting out of here soon. Stoked with the wrap.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks like paint. So
And what's the story? You're getting your brakes?
yeah, so brakes are getting powder coated right
Okay.
now. So they'll be
All right.
kind of a goldish color, kind of like that with black lettering.
Oh, okay.
So yellowish gold.
Nice.
So I should be picking those up here sometime this week. Throw those on there and then throw on the bolts.
Good deal. Well, this wrap looks really amazing.
Yeah, looks really good. Also, the windows are getting retinted, so that's why they still have glue on them from the old tint it had on it, but
Nice.
it's getting there.
And how long, Jeff, have you had this Evo?
So I bought it brand new January 14th, 2007.
Wow.
I bought it brand new.
So one owner Evo.
One owner Evo, yeah. And it's definitely been used and abused. I feel bad for it now, but it's never
Never let you down?
never let me down. I've never had any issues with it.
Nice. Well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll be getting this motor dropped in pretty soon. I got a little bit of free time, so I'm going to try to knock out as much as I possibly can. And we'll see you guys on the next one.